it's 0200 13th of April, and we're just about to leave to head for Gran Canaria, and I believe we'll be there on Thursday. Keep you updated anyhow. Welcome to Spain, Santander, España. So that's us leaving the port of Santander. What we're going to do is we're going to probably do about an 8-hour drive tonight, get parked up, and then we'll have a 2 to 3 hour drive in the morning, but we'll just take it as it comes. Catch you in a bit. Morning, I'm on the A66 heading south towards Seville, and then I'll start heading sort of northwest to the ferry port. Still got 280 kilometers to run. From when I set off this morning, it was mainly mountainous, not a lot to see, and now it appears as though I'm coming through the Grapevine area. It's just coming up to 11:30 on the 15th of April, Tuesday, and the outside temperature at the moment is 11 degrees. But anyhow, I'll leave you in peace just now, and catch up with you in a bit. I don't know if you can see the big bull over on the horizon there, to the right hand side. So we're in the area of Huelva, I think that's what it's called, which is the port that we're going to get the ferry across to Gran Canaria, 30-hour crossing. It also said there it's the area of Andalusia. So we're just going around the outskirts of Seville at the moment. We've still got 102 kilometres to go, so just over 60 miles to the destination of Bolivia, and wait for the ferry. Anyhow, I'll keep you updated as we go along. At about a 15-minute delay. It's come up saying there's an accident, and it's this queue's for just over 3 kilometres. I hope nobody's hurt. So just going around Huelva itself, heading for the port. So I've got about another 12 kilometres or something like that to go. Circumnavigate the city itself, but hey ho, get there eventually. As you can see there, clearly signposted ferry. So anyhow, keep you updated. don't know if you're hearing me, but that's a ferry that's got to take us to Gran Canaria from Huelva in Spain. That ramp may not appear to be very steep, but it is very steep when you're coming up with a truck. I wouldn't like to bring a motorhome, especially one like ours with a big overhang, because it would definitely bottom out. So this is a 30-hour crossing from Huelva to Las Palmas in Gran Canaria. Not much to do on the ferry, and the food isn't that great. So just waiting to disembark in Las Palmas, but getting on the ferry was a nightmare, and getting off is even worse. So I'll keep you informed anyhow, but we're here. From the hotel in Las Palmas. So I've just come down the bottom level where the beach is, and I'm going to take a
I'll walk as far as I can up that way. Temperature gauge there is showing 20 degrees. There is a slight breeze. This area itself isn't that set out for tourists. It's more in the southern part because of the hills. And our hotel, where it was earlier, was just up there. But anyhow, I'll show you around. Hopefully you can hear me over this wind, but obviously I've walked along and that. It's rather bizarre. You're getting black sand, a bit like in Fort Ventura. I can't remember the reason for it. Some beaches had the normal golden yellow and other ones had the black, and depending on the time of year. This place is obviously popular with the amount of surface, as you can see, and a rather bizarre building there. So the main reason I'm here is for that there, the WRC, the World Rally Championship. Just like a shopping centre there behind me. Las Arenas. I don't know if you'll be able to hear me, but that's me basically gone from one side to the other. There's a band of rain coming in at the moment, but it's still roasting hot. That'll pass. But that's where I was earlier, where you can see the bridge behind and all that. So I just walked around the coast itself. That is a bizarre looking building. It looks as though it's been bent in the wind or something, but hey ho. So this is the bizarre looking building that looks as though it's been bent over in the wind. And another bizarre looking building round.